Hello and welcome to this guide to our escrow service. The escrow service provided by BBList safeguards both buyers and sellers, especially when buying or selling at a distance. When an item is purchased, the buyer deposits funds with BBList as the trusted third party. The funds are held in a ring-fenced client's account until the purchased item is delivered. Only when all is well are the funds transferred to the seller. Buyers must pay for all items which are bought on BBList via escrow, even when a decision is made to collect or inspect the item prior to purchase. The reasons for this are many. Buyers do not have to carry large sums of cash, and the seller knows the buyer is serious and that you're more likely to attend pre-arranged meetings to inspect the goods because the buyer has shown a financial commitment. Also, the seller is less likely to sell the goods to another party before your meeting because of this commitment. After agreement to buy the item is reached, the buyer is sent a pro forma invoice. He should then make an immediate payment to BBList's client's account, where it will be held on the buyer's behalf. Buyers can pay directly by bank transfer, banker's draft, by a cheque drawn of a British bank account, an international money order, or simply by paying cash over the counter at any branch of Barclays Bank in the UK. Clients can check the funds held in escrow at any time via the MyBB section of the website. You can check the balance of your client's account at any time by logging in with your username and password. Select the escrow link on your MyBB dashboard to view your past transactions and also access your client account ledger. The client account ledger provides a record of your escrow account's financial history. These records are in the three separate currencies that BBList currently operates in, which are GB pounds, euro and US dollar. All sales are conducted in the listing's advertised currency. So, for example, if an item is being sold in France and is listed in euros, then the buyer must pay euros into escrow. This is covered in more detail in the video guide to buyers. When instructing your bank to make a payment in a foreign currency, do not attempt to calculate the amount yourself. You must tell the bank the amount to be paid in the currency defined by the pro forma invoice. To ensure that we're paid the exact amount due, your bank should calculate the currency conversion for you, and you are responsible for any bank charges incurred. As we guarantee that the seller is paid in full on completion of a sale, we cannot instruct the seller to send you the goods until you have paid in full and that the payment has been cleared by the bank. Only at that stage do we instruct the seller to ship the goods. Please be aware that if you do not deposit enough money into the BBList client's account, you may have to make a second bank transfer to us, and that could be costly for you. By the way, if you have surplus funds in your client account, you can instruct us to use those funds to pay for a purchase. Once a transaction is set up, we would appreciate if both buyer and seller spends a moment checking the transaction page. As well as containing the payment information, it will show the status of your transaction and will act as an aide-memoire for anything we may need you to do, such as mark the item shipped or delivered. The buyer is allowed up to 24 hours after taking delivery of the item in which to inspect and check that the item is as described in the listing. Provided all is well, the seller is then paid on your behalf by BBList. You will be able to find your completed transactions at a future date in the escrow page of the website. If at any time you need a copy of a sales invoice for an item purchased, it will be available from the transaction page for you to download. Well, I hope that this video is useful. If you need further information, please check the website and the FAQs. Thank you for watching, and thank you for using BBList. Goodbye.